Hey, happy Friday, travel lovers. It's your boy Sean from the Sean Experiment, and I coming at you today with some breaking news. So breaking that Carnival hasn't even shared it yet, but it's happening. Let's get into it. All right, so unfortunately, this news personally impacts me and my cruise. I wonder if it impacts you and your cruise as well. So the January 30th cruise on the Carnival Horizon leaving out of Miami appears to have a pretty drastic itinerary change. Now, big shout outs to Kim, who's watched several of my videos and made some really awesome comments and gave great insight. She pointed this out overnight last night, and I looked at it this morning, and she's right. They've changed that cruise from a 3-port cruise on the western side to now a 3-port cruise on the eastern side. And I can tell you the switch, not so great in my opinion. Let me find out what you think about it. So the switch is this. The original cruise, again, leaving out of Miami on January 30th on the Carnival Horizon, had a sea day, but then it went to 3 pretty awesome ports: Ochos Rios, Jamaica, Grand Cayman, and Cozumel, and then of course returned back to Miami. All 3 of those ports now off the table, it appears, and the 3 replacement ports look like they are going to be Half Moon Cay, which is Carnival's private island in the Bahamas. It's going to be Grand Turk, which hasn't been visited in a long time. They just started going back there recently, which is cool, but maybe not the most things to do on that island. And then finally, the cruise is going to wrap up with Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. Now, so some of these ports, not terrible per se, right? To be honest with you, Half Moon Cay, the first stop, kind of boring, to be real with you. Are there a few things to do? Yes. So you can go horseback riding. I think there's a zip line. There's a few things to do, but there's not a whole lot. I wouldn't compare it to Coco Cay or some of these other private islands that these cruise companies have. It's really just some beach, a couple restaurants, couple bars. And so not my favorite stop. Been there before. I can't say I hate it. Like we're going to have a terrible time. I mean, we're in paradise. We're going to have an awesome time. But I don't love Half Moon Cay. Do you love Half Moon Cay? I don't know. The second stop, Grand Turk. Again, been to Grand Turk. Beautiful place. Usually when we go, what we do is we actually rent a golf cart and we tour the island. Now, the island's so small, you can literally get around the entire island on a golf cart and see the whole thing 10 times that day. So we found some really, really beautiful beaches with no tourists at them whatsoever. And this was before COVID, so I can imagine now. So it's a beautiful place. So I'm not hating on the port. The port itself is pretty cool. You got Margaritaville right there, which is probably where we're gonna end up hanging out. You know, you got music and pool and swim up bar and all the fun stuff. So good times, but the actual island itself is pretty limited in what you can do. You can visit the old jail, you can visit the lighthouse. Maybe one of the cooler things we've done there is you can hand feed Doritos to donkeys, like wild donkeys. Yeah, it's kind of the coolest thing ever, right? But that gets a little bit old, so I'm looking for more excitement in that. Now, Amber Cove, we've also been to before. One of the coolest excursions we've ever done is at Demagua Falls. I hope I'm saying that right. You can actually do, I think it's called the 27 waterfalls. And so you canyoneer is what they call it. You're basically hiking through water. And when you get up to certain waterfalls, you literally go through the waterfall. Not like Niagara Falls, right? But like little smaller waterfalls that you can literally jump off and land in the water below and sort of kind of walk through and canyoneer through. It's really cool, but we've already done it. So again, not a terrible set of places to go, but when you compare it to Jamaica and Grand Cayman and Cozumel, I don't know if it compares. So are you on the Carnival Horizon? Did you get anything? Because I didn't, right? There has been no emails. There have been no communication, no phone calls, no even really honestly alerts on the website other than just the itinerary is now different. I went to go and try and book some excursions in the new ports and they are not there. So I think they're sort of in the process of changing. Hey, maybe it's a glitch, but it looks pretty certain that that's the big change. So if you're on the Carnival Horizon leaving next Sunday, January 30th out of Miami, you may want to go check your account because there's some major changes coming your way. Carnival, if you're out there, knock, knock. What's up? Can we get an email? Can we get a phone call? Can we get an onboard credit, y'all? So that's the change. That's the breaking news. Bringing it to you here first. Appreciate you, Kim, one more time. If you're on there, let me know how you feel about the changes. And if you're on there, let's get a drink. It's party time. We got 9 days. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.